Hello and welcome to the first edition of Beyond Scoreboard, a podcast show where we get in conversation with our young Indian athletes. Before we begin the podcast, let me take you to the journey of our two eminent personalities. Mr. Chandarlal, a distinguished coach and recipient of the prestigious Dronacharya Award in 2007, has played a significant role in shaping Indian boxing. Hailing from Kerala, he has contributed immensely to the success of Indian boxing during his coaching tenure from 2002 to 2017. Serving as the retired chief coach of the Sports Authority of India, SAI, and currently holding the position of High Performance Manager at the Khelo India Centre of Excellence in Panchkula, Haryana, Chandarlal has mentored and trained numerous talented boxers. Under his guidance, Indian boxers including world champions Sarita Devi, Lekha K.C, and Jenny R.L. and Sarjubala Devi have achieved remarkable feats on the international stage, bringing pride and recognition to Indian boxing. Megha Mathew from Maharashtra Gandhi University, Kottayam, a former shot put athlete and now a boxer from 81 kg category, clinched gold at the All India University Boxing Championship in Punjab and earned the National Youth Gold Medal in 2017. She showcased her ability internationally at the World Schools Athletic Meet in Turkey, excelling in shot put. Now, she competed at the Khelo India Games, demonstrating her skill. Megha's journey inspires with her versatility and excellence across disciplines, highlighting the reward of dedication and passion in sports. Welcome to our show, sir and ma'am. How was your Khelo India experience here?
It's a good experience. Previously I was working in Sports Authority of India. So most of the Khelo India, we were organizing it. Now I'm retired from SAI. So now here I've come as a coach for my personal training, Megha Mariam.
Wonderful, wonderful. What was your experience at the Khelo India University Games, Guwahati?
Yeah, this is my first time participating in Khelo India Games and quite good.
Quite good. Initially you started with the short put. You were in athletics and then you shifted towards boxing and then you won a gold medal as well. Yeah. So this transition, how did that happen? Was it the influence of the coach?
Of course.
She was a shot putter. She has been inducted in Sports Authority of India Trivandrum for athletics. So by seeing his explosiveness, and she used to run well. So and another way, shot put, being a South Indian, we doesn't have much future. See, the people in the north dominate that particular sport. But at her school level, she was an All India champion and she went for the world schools at Turkey. Yes. And there also she was placed 5th. Yes. But I have educated her as well as her parents because the future is there. The explosiveness, what she is having for the shot put, that can be converted in boxing and she can become a hard hitter. And that is the trend what she is now.
So you have trained world-class champions.
Yeah.
How do you identify talent in someone? Like you've identified her.
Yeah.
What was it that you identify in other players?
Previously also I have converted a shot putter. And I made a world champion along with Mary Com, Sarita and yes. Jenny. She's a Dhyan Chand Awardee.
Yes.
And so that was my first experience. Converting a person from a different sport where they doesn't have much scope, yes. made them aware, shifted here. So then they also will work out. This yes. is the last chance. Yes. They cannot go back to athletics. So they did their best. And the typical peculiarity of these people is, you can see Megha. She has got a short neck.
Yes.
So neck is strong. She can take punishment. So she can rush, go forward, take the punches and give hard punches. So that's a trend.
So I have a long neck.
You are chances of you can get knocked out. Oh. So I don't say that long neck people are not good for boxing. Mm-hmm. If you have long neck, you have to strengthen your neck. By the wrestlers used to do bridging. Okay. And I used to train in a little more in a primitive manner. We have a punching bag.
Yes.
Keep it on neck, I mean on head. So the bag will slang like this and do step running. So your neck and leg simultaneously get strengthened.
Strengthened.
You might have seen in the market, the people loading, unloading. They're very strong.
Very
you
strong.
cannot knock them out because the neck is strong.
Sir, you
Okay.
spoke about champions and training so many world-class champions. In the 2000s, women's boxing was completely unheard of in India.
Yes.
And you put women's boxing on the map, not only in India, but internationally as well. So, talk to us about this journey. Like, what steps you took in this direction to make, women's boxing the main thing in the global stage as well?
You know, in 2001, in the world, the women boxing has started. But in India, we had certain rays of boxing in Manipur, where Sarita, Mary Kom and all used to box with the boys. But there is no competition. Officially, the first national championship was declared in India at Chennai. So I also produced a national champion in Chennai since it was beginning. So in Kerala, I was a little worried because the girls from Kerala is a little bit, beauty conscious. They don't want to get hurt. But we declared a state championship and more than 60 girls, without knowing boxing, they came out in forefront for competing. So then I thought this is, something good. Then we started a hostel also there with the help of Sai. And we became national champions in 2005. Imagine when Sarita Mary Kom is boxing for Manipur, Kerala was the champions. So it has been proved that Malayali Kerala girls also can prove. So that was this thing. And right from 2001, I was handling the Indian camp. Previously, I was with the junior boys. Then we started women. We had a clear aim. And in the first World Championship itself, Mary Kom won a silver medal.
Yes.
That was the initial start. After that, all the World Championship Mary Kom played, we won gold. And in 2006, we had hosted the World Championship in Delhi. So our federation and country asked, we need one more gold. But we trained day and night. The girls were very, very hardworking. We were able to produce 4 world champions. And
Right.
that track record, we won the team championship too. That track record stood up to 2018 when Nikat Sarin again became another world champion.
Another world
And last year we had a world championship. So Lavlina, Nikat Sarin, Neetu and Sweetie Bora, another 4 world champions has come to limelight.
Right.
So that was the journey. And now India is in forefront. Of course, sometimes little up down happens, but we are a leading country in women boxing.
That's beautiful, sir. You took us through such a long and difficult journey
Yes.
as well. So, what were some of the biggest challenges and struggles that you faced during this time?
You know, the initial stage when we started boxing, nobody was taking, giving job opportunity for the female. So that was the biggest challenge. But we assured them. And of course, the first in forefront, Indian Railways has come forward. Then of course, CISF, CRPF, and even state government. Lekha World Champion, she is working in the Kerala state. She is working as an under secretary, finance secretary. So that's not a small post. So like that, when they started getting jobs, then a lot of females started, they have taken up boxing as a passion, as an active sports. And of course, we cannot forget the way we have come. The Sports Authority of India has started many hostels for women boxing.
Yes.
We had one in Kollam in Kerala, we had one in Visakhapatnam, we had one in Hisar, we had, in Bhopal, in Patiala, Mizoram, Aizawl, in Manipur, and even in Guwahati. We have a hostel where Lavlina has been come from that. So many prominent boxers. Assam also has got very good boxers. Some of my trainees were here. Pilau Basumatari, she was world championship medalist in Bhagyavati Kachari, Yamuna Boro. These were all, they are all equal as Lavlina.
As he
So many has fetched their future. They have got good jobs. And of course, the government of India was giving lakhs of rupees as incentive. A world champion gold medalist gets 30 lakhs. And of course, a trainer also get 50% of that. So coaches also started, working hard because of the incentive. So all these openings has come because of Sports Authority of India. And of course, the Boxing Federation has also done a lot for promotion of women boxing.
So talking about boxers and the coaches.
Yeah.
So if we see the history,
Yeah.
we've had female
coaches as well,
Yeah.
and they've produced world-class boxers.
Yeah.
And there's a misconception that foreign boxing coaches are better than Indian boxing coaches, but I think we proved them wrong.
Yeah.
So what do you have to talk about that?
See, it's very clear. Men boxing, we were a little bit late. So some of the countries like Cuba, Russia, Kazakhstan, they were a little bit advanced, and we were having some sort of psychological fight with them. So the Boxing Federation has started sending Indian team to train with foreign teams abroad. We say training come competition. So when we started, doing physical activities with a world champion or an Olympic champion, see, I'm running better than him. I have more endurance than him. I'm lifting more weight than him. Then why I can't beat him? So like that, they were able to measure themselves, and the confidence started gaining up, and we started moving. But in women boxing, we also started in right time with every other advanced countries. So right from the front, we were in the forefront. But in men, we were not in the forefront. So that was the difference. So now, regarding foreign coaches, I have worked with many foreign coaches who have worked in India.
Yes.
But, learning something which they have is not bad. But some of our people, 100% opposes them. But on other way, I say, no country is ready to send their best coaches.
Yes.
So,
Right.
but we, being, hockey, we were traditionally on top. We have sent our best coaches to train Holland, Germany and all. Now they are sitting on top of us. So, but here, the present Indian coaches are good enough with the women.
Yes.
So, at this stage, we need not depend on foreign coaches.
Right.
If you want to really come into detail, 2003, I took the Indian team to Italy for combined training competition. That time we have Mary Kom as champion. The other people are all in the fray. We had a foreign coach by name Rafael from Italy. He was assisting us in 2003. And the senior coach there, he was good. But we were not able to get the good coach. So like that, now again we had a good coach from San Diego. But unfortunately during his time, we couldn't get good result. Now he's with the Australian team. He's doing wonders. Now we have another foreign coach. I don't say he's not good, but required results.
It's always nice to learn from the best.
Yes, it is
and
always.
and
Working with them, we'll get some sort of experience.
Yeah.
But learning something new, which is not in our country, is always good.
Yes,
But
right.
we should not 100% depend on that, because we have our cultural, differences.
Yes.
So everything is there.
Right.
So that has to be compensated. And what I feel is, we have Indian coaches very good enough, intelligent enough. They should be sent to advanced countries and get them trained over
Yes.
there and utilize their services
For
in
the
our
advanced
country.
training. So,
That's how we have improved.
And so, talking about you went to Germany and you've been trained there.
Yeah.
So, talk us through that journey, how it has transformed you as a coach,
Yeah.
as a human being.
Yeah, I was the second person from India to be sponsored by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports for higher studies in Hungary. So when I went there, see, that time there is no Olympic medalist from India. Along with me, there are many other coaches from Cuba, from Africa, many countries, because the course is sponsored by the International Olympic Committee. So we were around 80 people. So we had a written exam. Only the first 20 will be fully sponsored. So I came second because it was an English test. Then we started our actual course. So with our coaches, see, I was trained by Laszlo Pop. He was 3 times Olympic gold medalist. But he was sick. He was having Parkinson's. But first 1 month we got his services. So some of the Cuban coaches are, sir, Chandarlal seems to be very intelligent. He is good in rules. He is good in training methods. But as we look into the map of India, and they have never produced an Olympic medalist. This was in 1999. So our coach, what he was given with, if Chandarlal is in your country, he will get you more result than you.
Yes.
And if you, being an Olympic gold medal producing coach, you go to India, you will not produce anyone, because it is all depending on the material what you get.
Speaking
yeah.
of coaching,
Yes.
sir, Megha, I want to ask you. So, what type of a coach is sir? Is he very strict? Is he easygoing? Is he a combination of both? Because he wants to make you an Olympic medalist, as he spoke about right now. So, tell us about his training. What type of a coach is he?
He's a kind of really strict person. Yeah. And not only a coach for me, like a parent, he supports a lot. and the training methods are so strict and so hard, then only we can be in a high level. So I'm so lucky to have him as my coach.
Talk to us about some training methods and what he gives you that other coaches cannot. Because as you said, he's like a parent.
Every coaches have their own methods and way of training. I felt like he have something special. Yeah. And the result is also coming based on that.
So is it always like the athlete oriented, or you have a general strategy that you apply, like one golden rule for everyone?
Yeah, I'll tell you very fact. You know, boxing is a tough sport.
Yes.
You have to overcome pain. Here there is no question of recreation. You have to overcome pain. So we have to be tough.
Yes.
But by heart, I'm a very loving person, very friendly. But if I want to extract the load from her, and I cannot laugh, I have to be very strict.
You have to be very
That
strict.
is the reason why I am getting result. And I am purely a result-oriented coach. I am not training for fun.
Right.
And whom I will be more strict, where there is a real talent.
Right.
If she is talented, I will not allow her to fool around. So
Yes.
her daily routine, her friendship, her movements, her behavior, her attitude, off-time activities, everything has to be monitored. What I feel is a coach should know the growth of the hair and the growth of the nail. That much attachment a trainee and coach should have. And whatever body language a coach has, a trainee does. There should not be any communication or any doubt. If a bout is going on, when I was training, Arjuna Award, world champion Sarita, I was a personal coach. When the boxing is going on, a beautiful chance came. I said, check. Then she just showed, yes, it was a chance. I missed it. So my sound, my gesture, it is a communication.
Yeah.
So that much attachment, no foreign coach can get. Indian coach has to be associated for a long time.
Yes.
Coaching for 10 days doesn't get you anything. So when we were in the national camp, there's no psychologist, there's no strength and conditioning. Everything is done by the coach. So a good coach should be a good psychologist too.
Right.
A good coach should be a good parent too.
Right.
And whenever they are in an odd mood, they doesn't tell. But we should understand
We should
from their body language.
It's more like an unseen umbilical cord
Yes.
that a coach
Yeah.
has with their players. One question.
Yeah.
There's a misconception that boxers are violent, they are aggressive on court.
Yeah.
Are they otherwise off court as well? Or does boxing help them channelize their the extra energy that they have in
Here
their
come,
bodies?
a good boxer will never fight in street.
Okay.
Understood?
That's street
See,
fighting combat.
And no boxers among themselves doesn't have any grudge outside. We are giving them a platform to show them, opportunity is given to hit each other. Whereas many hockey players, football players, clashing each other in certain position.
On
They
field.
used to have the grudge on field and off the field. Even in another tournament, here nothing. That is why we say boxing is a friendly sport. Friendly rivalry.
friendly sport.
Yeah. We say
That's
it's a
surprising.
friendly rivalry. Friendly. That's the reason why we shake hands before the bout.
Yes.
And after the bout, we shake hands, we hug each other,
Yes.
finished everything.
Sir, you spoke about so many elements of coaching outside of the bout, like say being a parent, being a mentor, being a psychologist. So during the fight, the coach is the most crucial person that a boxer can have. You're in their corner, you help them cool down, you relax them, give them massages, as well as in that 1 minute, you have to convey so much. So what do you tell your players in that 1 minute of a break between two, rounds? What do you convey to the player and how do you convey it? Because
It's a beautiful question
Yeah.
which you have asked. We get 1 minute. We are coming for a bout with the planned movements. With the coach and trainee, you have to apply these combinations. Sometimes it works, sometimes it fails. So the coach has to realize, and within this 1 minute, we have to change the strategy. If we are equal or if we are down. If we are positive, we'll go in that track. After every round, our first motto is 1 minute is rest, 30 minutes we'll take to recover. Some coaches will start on shouting, telling them 100 things. No, nothing will go in. First, we have 30 seconds. We'll give water, fresh them, cool them. Then we will say, okay, this combination is working. If it is not, if it is negative, you have to change that to another combination according to the situation. So what we say is the boxer has to box as per our idea, because she doesn't know what she is doing and what the other is doing. And if they are playing with our idea, and if they lose, I say that I have lost, not the boxer.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so that quality a boxer should have. Second thing, when they are boxing, we can understand which boxer is using their brain, which boxer has the presence of mind and creativity, changing from one thing to another. So such type of boxers only we will groom them, and we will,
Take them
encourage
forward.
them forward. Other people over tense, they cannot, they doesn't think. And this is not only a game of, toughness and power. Yeah.
You have to use
Intelligence
your
has to work.
intelligence
Yeah.
as well.
And good defense.
Yes.
Be away. And they should also know which is scoring, where we are. So we will tell them.
More
If
like
you are
a
leading-
mental game
yeah,
here,
Yeah. We'll tell
rather
them,
than-
okay, you are 60% high. If you are 50%, I say, no, you are down. If you play like this, you cannot win. So we should go for a comfortable win. So wake up. If not racing, the temperament also we have to change by understanding. Some trainees, if you scold, they'll become nervous.
Yes.
But none of my trainees will never become nervous, because
Tough
I
man too.
am trained in that way. So I say, if you are not hitting him, when you come down, I will hit you.
So you spoke about like so
Yes.
many.
Then
Yeah.
they know that.
Yeah.
They know that. See, it is better to hit this opponent in the
Yes.
next round, and they win.
Nikhat,
Yeah.
Nikhat
Because
said,
I have trained her.
once,
That's-
she often says, if they hit you, you have to hit them back. That's how it should be.
I used to tell her, you may take one or two loose punches, but give them hard too.
Yes.
That is our result. So don't be far. Go.
Newton's
Take the-
law.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think Newton's law should be followed here.
It is give and take.
Yes.
It is
yes.
purely give and take. When it comes to the performance, you should land and
Yes.
you should miss.
One question, sir, before leaving. If we compare amateur boxing
Yeah.
to professional boxing, how different it is, and how should one choose?
Yeah.
Okay, if I should go for this, and should I go for that?
See, amateur boxing is Olympic sport. It's a game of speed. We have only 3 rounds. Professional boxing during, Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali's time, it was 15 rounds. 3 minutes of 15 rounds. It is just like going for a marathon. So now it has come down 10 rounds, 8 rounds, some 6 rounds also. So Olympic sport is purely connected with, within the 3 rounds, within 9 minutes, you have to burn everything. You have to go all out. There, you have to consume your energy. It is just like doing 100 meters and 200 meters and running 10,000 meters. There, you have to consume your energy, and you have to you have to burn your energy economically. Otherwise, you will get tired.
Yes.
You have to consume. When you punch, you use the speed. There is a lot of clinging, pushing, pulling, wasting time is there. So training speedy boxers and professional boxers, 2 different ways. I have trained professional boxers,
Okay.
so that is why we know it. Second thing, amateur, if you want to become a good professional boxer, you should have a good track record in the Olympic boxing. See, then only you will be placed better. You will
Like
be
Vijayendra
placed.
Singh.
Yeah. So you will get more money. You will get more number of bouts.
Yes.
See, if you are a novice, 1 year, 1 or 2 bouts, so you don't get income.
Right,
So
right.
amateur boxing, what I say is, if a boxer in the national camp, you are gold medalist or silver, you are bronze, you have no chance of coming up,
Yes.
then you are spoiling your life. You convert to professional, you can at least earn something. That is
yes.
good.
Yes.
Rather than spoiling that. But the gold and silver should always focus on Olympic sport, maybe Continental Asian Games, World Championship, Olympics.
Sir, you spoke about gold and silver medals. One gold and silver cap on your, so many coaching feathers is definitely you winning the Dronacharya Award. So talk us through what it felt like to, get that award from the president in 2007, and how you used your experience throughout after the award to put it into boxing in India, and like particularly women's boxing in India.
See, I'm always proud to say that I have received Dronacharya Award. It's only because of the hard work of my own trainees and also the trainees whom I have trained in the national camp. My personal trainee has become, one has become a world champion, another one has become an world championship bronze medalist. And I have produced a Kerala team as the national champions. So it's a hard work. So second thing, I say that it is the hard work of my female trainees, of course. So always, my first choice is always to train a girl because they have given me more identity. And in another way, I was the first coach from India to win the first world championship medalist before women boxing. It is, we had a boxer from Haryana, Praveen Kumar, and I was training him. And he was the first world championship medalist. Now we have many medalists. So it was the first ever medal for India. So that way also we were training men also. So women training, I am very much satisfied because even while boxing, they don't waste time. You can see more footwork and all in men. Here, either they will give or they will take. So it needs more effort. So in that way, I am always thankful to women. And see, because of their effort, I got Dronacharya in 2007, and the credentials, the achievements of the Indian team and women in forefront. So that was the reason I have placed, I got Dronacharya at very young age, 2007. So I was not, clearly knowing the importance of it, but later I came to know. Now many old people are only getting now, but still, so it is our work when the country has sent us to all these, awards, sending abroad. So we have a moral duty that we have to train more and transform our knowledge to the younger coaches so that the system and the track should go on. That is what we are doing.
Absolutely right. And I think the teacher has the major role in anybody's life. Yeah. And also the fact that we are hoping for a Dronacharya Award for a female coach as well, as much as we are trying for an Olympic gold again.
We had one. Already, Lavlina has recommended one of my trainees. She is from Sikkim. She is a coach by name Sandhya Gurang. She is the first Dronacharya awardee in boxing. So when she was boxing, she used to come to my center in Kollam for last 1 month, trainer. And of course, she has, and another one more girl is there. She was coaching in Guwahati only, her by name Geeta Chanu. She has produced 2 world championship medalists, but unfortunately 2 times she has applied, she did not come into picture. But I am sure that next Dronacharya and female will be Geeta Chanu because she is a talented girl. She used to box along with Mary Com's time, and as a coach in India, we have many female coaches, but she is a result-oriented coach.
Well, definitely. I think we had a wonderful conversation with you, sir and ma'am. Thank you so much for coming to our podcast. Well, that was it for today. This is me, Aishwarya.
This is me, Swarna.
Signing off. Keep watching Beyond Scoreboard.